Morning, guys. I want to talk to y'all about an issue that I had on my 2010 Freightliner Cascadia dd13. This goes for the 13, 15, and 16. I had a little issue. My truck turned off. I figured I'd go get the oil change so that way they can replace the fuel filters. They only do the 3. That's these right here. I don't know if you can tell. That's 3. One right behind the prime pump right there, the other one on top, and this big one. Now those are the 3 fuel filters on the engine. Of course, we got the water separator here. This is the day that I got my oil change. Now I was having an issue after getting my oil change. The guys were having a hard time getting it started. We use starting fluid to do it. It's a last resort, only emergencies. I don't suggest using it all the time. So anyway, that day after the oil change, I couldn't get my truck to get started. So I took it to get a diagnostics. The guys put the computer on it. They told me that my fuel pump pressure was good. It was not the problem. They also checked the injectors. They were also good. That wasn't the issue as well. So anyway, whenever my truck was on, it would run perfect all day long. I was afraid to shut it off because it wouldn't turn back on. It would only crank, not start. So anyways, make the story short, I noticed that while removing that small cap right there, the guys at the oil change place over tightened the cap. Obviously it's a 9-year-old truck. We're in 2019. It's a 2010. The plastic does get old and brittle. This is the old cap right here. I'm gonna try to show y'all. If you can see, the edges of this cap are flat, somewhat pointing up. That's this right here. The new cap, if you go to the dealership, these are about $85 at the Freightliner dealership. Replace that cap. Sometimes it's the O-rings. If your truck won't start, you have to replace the fuel filters, is that. But after oil change, my truck wouldn't start anymore. Very difficult to get it to turn on. So anyway, it was this issue here, this cap right here for the small filter right there. So I'm trying to zoom in on it. It's that issue. Change that first. Obviously the diagnostics only cost $100, but you know, like I said, that's the issue that I had with my truck. I just want to let you guys know. If your truck shuts off, it doesn't want to turn back on, check your fuel filters. Of course, this collar wrench also costs $30. You can change the water separator filter. Filter cost me $40. Those 3 filters, original parts at the dealership, were about $86. This cap was $85. That was my issue, getting that hard start. It was only cranking, not turning on. So if you're having trouble, guys, check that first. I just wanted to let y'all know because I've looked all over the internet and nobody has any information on what it could be. Now obviously this is the issue that I have with my truck. It might not work with yours, but you could try this first. It's the cheapest thing you can try. Like I said, that's the small cap right there behind the prime pump. So try that out, guys, and good luck on that. Hopefully everything works out for y'all. All right, bye.